All right, ladies, I want to go over the form with your basic squat. Now, we use the squat amidst a lot of other things, so it's good to get a good foundation without any weights, without any weird, crazy things, other movements added into it. So I do have a bench here because I want to show you a modified variation that you can do if you need to build up to your squat. Now, sometimes I do squat pretty low. Do not expect that you have to squat as low as I do. A lot of that will depend on how your hips are structured. It will also depend on your flexibility, not only in your legs and your hips and your back, but also even in your ankles, okay? So I'll try and keep my squat a little bit shallow, but I will show you some deeper squats just in case any of you have that ability to do so. Now in your basic squat, you want to imagine like we do squats every day, right? We sit on a toilet, we sit on a chair. Those are squats, all right? So what you want to focus on, I'll show you side view first. From here, you want to push your hips back while your knees also bend as you squat down. Now you can put your hands out for a balance. You can put them wherever you need to, right? Where your hands are at doesn't really matter. I like to do them out for balance sometimes if I'm not holding anything. Okay, also, a common myth out there is that your knees should never go over your toes. That is false. Now this will depend on your ankle flexibility. But what you want, if you're trying to keep your knees over your toes, you're gonna kind of be falling back in your squat, you're gonna lose your balance, you're not gonna get very far. You want to allow your knees. This is gonna help strengthen your knees, this is gonna help strengthen your hips and your trunk. Now remember that core bracing, even when you're doing squats with no weight, you still want to brace your core. So you take that breath, brace your core, and then you're going to squat down and back up. Now from a front view, I want to show you what you're going for. You want your feet to be about hip width apart. Okay, now to help you engage your glutes, your booty a little bit more, go ahead and turn your toes out just slightly. They don't have to be super far. We're not doing ballet pliés. We're just turning our toes out just a little bit, and that's going to help you keep your hips more open and help engage your glutes. Now, as you squat, as you come down, try and keep your knees out in your squat, push back up through your whole foot, and try and keep your heels on the ground. Don't let your heels come up. So, if you can see in this video here, as I squat down, my heels stay down, push up through my heels and my entire foot to bring myself back up. You're trying to push yourself away from the ground. So keep those heels down, squat, push back up. Always tell yourself, push my knees out, okay? You want to push your knees out when you squat, get them wide. That's going to use your glutes. You got to squeeze your butt, push your knees out. If your knees are coming in here, it's going to get painful. It's not going to be good for your knees. So you would rather them go out. Straight forward a little bit is okay. Out is always better. Now, modifications for our squat. You can use a bench. You can start here. You can either come down and just kind of touch and go up, just to help you build that awareness if you're not able to squat very low. If you need to as well, to help build a little bit more strength in this, test this out. Sit all the way onto the bench and then stand all the way back up without having to rock back and forth. So you're going to sit, and then you're going to push straight up through your heels, squeeze your butt, push your knees out, stand in your squat. All right, ladies, now if you ever want me to check your form and see how your squat's doing, if anything ever doesn't feel right, if you ever have pain, take a video, send it to me, and I will check your form, and we'll see if we can get it better for you. Happy squatting!